Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Psi Divine. Hope you guys are having a good night. Or morning. Whichever. Tonight, start off with a collective reading. Them versus you. For whoever needs it. And then we'll see what happens after that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and you can be a part of future readings. Or at least you get priority in readings as the channel grows. There's that too. So, alright. Now rid of the extra sound. So I'm getting, or at least I got a little bit of a sense. Hello, gods and goddesses. Getting the sense about world data this eve. So I don't know. We shall see what's going on. Hello, RD. How are you doing? Interesting. How you guys doing? I always forget to turn the screen down. Okay. And if you're new to the channel, the extra noise in the background is the animal who always makes this the perfect time to chew on things. I swear he doesn't do it until... Okay. Hold on, you guys, I'm making a banner. Okay. So, for this one, put the little ticker there. Sleep very active here. Okay, I don't know what that means, but... Oh, and the coughing and gagging in the background now. So rude. Okay. Okay, so just seems you're sleeping a lot lately. Well, that's great. I mean, unless that's not what you want, then no, that's bad. Sleep is good, lucky you. It doesn't work like that everywhere else. There's that. Okay, so the numbers I get right away was 717. But then I get 787. I am not doing any RV on that. Because right off the top, it feels like travel stuff. Being trusted to travel. So, I'll just say let's make world events. Especially keeping it them versus you. I will make this as general as I can about things that we will be hearing about, experiencing, stuff to be aware of, considering only, stuff for consideration only, only. Okay. Okay. I'm not even gonna pronounce your name out loud, just not. So the Dr. Monster, I'm not gonna put out the whole name. You look like a new name here in the chat. So I'm not gonna remember that name, Spencer. Because what stands out is the whole caps. So for a little while, we'll have to see you around here more than once. That way I won't know that you're like getting ready to do something. You know how YouTube is, right? But if you're just coming to hang out, welcome. Where's my earplug? Okay. So let me put my card back. Cool. All right. All right, so we're going back in. World reading. Them versus you. I am going to split the deck. And I'm going to split it. Their plan, your experience. This is collective reading. So naturally, I think everybody understands it's collective reading. Doesn't mean everything's happening to you. So this goes amongst those of us who have a life and might be out there experiencing it or seeing it. Okay. All right, for the world. 10 days. What will be... Okay, I get 5 days, but I'm still going to say safely 10. Get the energy of something coming on very fast. The words I just heard was silver bullet. A backup to a backup to a backup. Hold on. Something regarding latency and hardware. Okay, something computer. Mainframe. Major network downtime. HARRELL. I don't even know where that one was going. Okay. Let's split it them versus you. Unexpected congestion. Experience over the next 10 days. Their plan, no more explaining themselves. Your experience, suggestion of healing time we may be hearing about. More bullshit conversation. This may be listening to more chatter about the sticky. Wear off. Wears off. Restriction. Clarify restriction. Confusion with what you want. So there'll be more splitting. I would love to say dividing the pie if it was delicious, but it's not. This is splitting of the haves and the have-nots. You dig? There's going to be more pushback, though. Pushback. Pushback. There's going to be some anger for shizzle. Something comes... I think we're going to start to see more of the media calling out lies. Calling out lies, but still holding back the truth. Angle. It's a show about an angle. A show with the word angle in it. Okay. Restriction. angle. Seeing who else is new. Okay, there's going to be some questions. We're going to start hearing conversations about how to figure out who is and who isn't a part of the sticky crew. There'll be a push for more emotion on that. We're going to see that, more conversation about gain of function research. I think we're going to start hearing the news talking about that, even though that conversation was always there, just a little bit louder. Clarify the thoughtless. Get the sense of more airplane stuff too. There's some business that travels. Interstate. There's a business. Okay. There's a business that travels over the next 10 days. They stop traveling. They stop because of power issues. They stop for power. Money is the focus. It's something that hasn't really been done before, but it is undesired change by some. An expression of freedom, a group expression of freedom. This can be protest for freedom, freedoms with an S. Response. Response. Okay, I think this, over the next 10 days, starts a cycle of more pushback from the little ones, not the big ones who make decisions. Do you hear? I hope you guys understand me trying to talk around world events. As I understand, the algorithm is for real. It caught me once already, so. Intention. Intention is some mental shit. That isn't. I never liked that card. More people will start talking about what's true, though. People are starting to listen differently to what's real and what's fake. Something is going to be happening that is requiring the focus of many. Fixed focus. The smaller of us, right? The ones that ain't making the rules become more focused, more aware of how the future isn't changing. They are establishing new repetition. You should get over it. Intention. The separation of alone versus not alone. Alternative timelines for some, but not all. Outcome. 10 days intention. good ones are now the bad ones. This is more observation. Clarify. I just heard the words. Oh, I don't even know how to tap dance around that word. So somebody starts to speak, or you guys may hear a news story about greater observation and power. Mostly the observation. I also get, as I'm doing this reading, I get the energy of nervousness. It's nervousness like hold on, I'm pushing my earbuds back in. My earplugs keep popping out. Okay. It's nervousness like if you and the rock were standing on the edge of a cliff and you were going to push the rock off and you kept edging up on him, right? Like, okay, here I come, you're right on the edge. And while you're getting closer, yeah, that's happening. You really kind of know in your heart of hearts that the rock could totally curb stomp your ass, right? So what are you doing? But you have orders. You have strict orders to keep pushing towards the rock. And I mean the wrestler dude, not an actual. I hope you guys understood that. Sorry. Okay. For a little while, the ones who push will have to have a very strong spine. As there will be an encouragement for more group energy towards the new criminal, the modern day criminal. Now I like this. People start to get more aware over the next 10 days. I don't know. I'm going to ask more about the computer. So the experience unto us, other people, you know, the rest of us, is pushback, denial. I do sense double information here. Service denial. Clarify. Something stopped. Someone is making someone wait until they get what they want. You know what I want. So, a major distributor of data gets their spine tested, pen tested. That's weird. Pen tested? I have a computer pen, I don't. Okay, so there's a test. It's an emergency test. It's a shutdown, freeze, look, something, okay. It's like something gets reflected. Oh God, listen. Doubled. Like a mirror reflection. Like you're seeing it backwards or something. I don't know how that applies to a computer. That's what I see. Now I hear Kevin Hart, they wasn't ready. Experience. Something else comes out here we're going to be hearing that doesn't... Okay. Someone official says something that really doesn't make sense. Really doesn't make sense. Clarify. It sounds off the chain. That's what you experience. More people are starting to see what doesn't make sense. Hold on. Oh, okay. As if we haven't seen this before, there'll be another major faux pas from someone high up. And I ain't talking about in the heavens, neither. I feel like a leader somewhere has a block faux pas. This one feels different. This one feels different because I get something along the lines of a freeze. Like they're talking and then they freeze. Like there's a data blackout, data dropout, data loss. Don't ask me why I went for the data. But it's like a computer, it stops functioning like... And then somewhere in there too, it's like something gets said that doesn't sound very together. There's some other mention of a leader before this leader, the black leader, that dude. Something about him coming forward too. Let's clarify. So the word puppet master comes to me. Be aware of seeing or maybe not taking the time to have a look at some type of information. You may find this on social media. Something about an experiment. I get the sense about the video being dated. Maybe you've seen it already. I also get the energy of a celebrity. A celebrity who said something over this way, like, I'm all for this thing, and then they have bad luck about it. We're going to hear somebody coming forward with guilt. Guilt. They've been sitting, thinking for a while now. They've been in their head for a while about coming forward. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm sorry, I cussed. Experiments here twice. Okay. So it's gonna be a little bit of a poop storm. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a gigantic one, but a little bit of a poop storm. Somebody coming forward who is guilty. They're guilty around an experiment. Somehow they're, in their own special way, trying to take responsibility, but by denying. That's a lot. Okay, the best. Oh, that's funny. Color syncing. Wow. Well, here's a good side. Some of you will have greater love for your neighbors and friends. Some of you will be moving into, and I'm not talking about the world, I'm talking about just y'all in here. Some of you guys are going to be getting to a place where you are just, you have different sympathy, empathy. It's the energy, it's the quiet energy towards others in your environment. Not everybody. But it's like, oh, bless their heart. Poor little tink tink. It'll be a little bit of energy like that. Some of you guys will be dealing with others during the process of their awakening. It will be frustrating for some. And then there'll be the others who won't be awakening at all. Over the next 10 days, somebody out here is learning to separate themselves from their lover, moving them into a friend zone. I'm moving a little bit out of the world data. So there's friend zones going on. And subtraction, less conversation. Some of you guys are walking away or moving your energy away from someone as they get their divine vision. And then, I said they, and then some of y'all same people, the ones who are moving away from the divine vision, you guys are remembering what's in between your legs. Some of y'all are going to be, I hear, well, that switched fast. I hear Bobby Brown, ain't nobody humping around. Lies! Somebody's hooking up with somebody soon over the next 10 days. Both of y'all are lying about what y'all was doing. Putting that out there. Jennifer, what? How about health? And I see what you wrote, Dr. Monster. Answering your question, there's going to be some unlearning going on here, which is good. People wanting a fresh start, realizing something unhealthy comes out. And a situation that isn't coming to an end. That's in reverse. It is requested to repeat a cycle. Sticky, sticky. The problem is no one's asking the right questions. I keep saying this. These are the selfish options of some, not all. When this came out, I heard Rage Against the Machine. Know your enemy. At one point in time, how many of us were enemy amongst each other? A part of the awakening is realizing who you really have a problem with. That was for the world type data. Okay. Be aware pushback does create the bitter bitch brew. So be mindful of I don't have a better word for that. The fight of yesterday cannot be today's fight. Because the fight is different, it looks different and it is different. Because of that, the fight must be different. 6 is catching my attention again. So I know I touched it again, so felt it. Okay, let's go. 6, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a tarot reader first, I'm a remote viewer first. But I have all these different ways of reading because I'll explain that another time. This is one of the other ways I read, through my phone. Hey 6, do you have any data about what's coming up over the next 10 days for the world?
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Is this going to be some major military person stepping down or going down, whatever? Resignation of someone? Whatever, losing rank? Lost rank? Anyways, what else, 6?
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought.
Damn straight. Anything else? Hold on, turn up the sound. Hold on. Okay, anything else?
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, I don't think anyone understood that one, 6. Can you give us one more?
I'm in danger.
Who's in danger?
Yeah, this big brain time.
Oh, we have to figure that out. Okay, fair enough. Well, 6 can't tell us everything, I suppose. Okay. Clarify danger. Two weeks. There's going to be some conversation about something sexual that affects a lot of people. It wasn't. You may hear gossip about these things. I'm not saying whether it's true or not. I'm just saying you're going to hear about it. This could be an after effect later on issue that isn't being said a lot for obvious reasons. Can we get out of the world data? Someone who should be honest turns out to be a fibber, liar, for misdirection. An agenda, literally the card has the word agenda on it. There's the agenda. More skeletons coming out about these things. Clarify that. I don't want to wish this on nobody. I really don't. Someone we may hear about, I hope this doesn't happen. I'm simply telling you the transmission. Hey, Six, do you connect with any of that I just got?
Is it possible to learn this power?
One more, please.
What's up, fuckers?
One more. So what I'm getting in the sense is somebody important who feels used now. This may have to do with some of that important data about that stinger. Somebody realizes they're used and they're about to be hung out to dry. They're about to be pushed forward as the response. You did it. It's on you. They go night-night. They go night-night before, okay, so they go night-night on their own before anyone knows about what they did. They don't want to deal with the betrayal. There's so much effort to, the word that comes now is sanitize. There's so much effort to sanitize outgoing data. It's not being caught in time. It's going to be some issues, gas going up. It's going to be some changes with gas. It climbs. More people will be hearing about taking alternative means of transportation. It's a slow push, pointing in a certain direction, making you feel some type of way, encouraging behavior. Okay, let's see if I can go further with that. Double time. Okay. Time is up. Something around everything we're all experiencing is time sensitive. We're going to be hearing about that in 10 days. There'll be a greater push because this is time sensitive. It can be because it dissipates after a while or weakens. But how to approach ambush. sidewalks, roadmap. This is going to be just ridiculous. So what I'm getting from this, and I'm done with this reading, y'all. I'm done. This is annoying. Okay. So because there is limited life in the situation, and I don't mean like physical life, I mean like limited life in how long things go on for, there must be another round of events because time is of the essence. Now, making another circle around on the situation is going to require a different type of push. You will begin to see that now as the rain begins. Who's in the rain? The ones who sponsored, promoted, those who acted of their own free will. Okay. Those who began to sponsor the event, it begins to rain on their heads. What I'm saying to shorten this, it would be like having the greatest hater, right? They always be fucking with your life. They're always doing some dumb shit. They're always fucking with your life. And then you find out that they're a part of a group of people who've been fucking with you, right? And now the group is ready to come in as a whole and fuck with you. But they can't have that original person standing in front. They don't need them anymore. Like, okay, over there for you. To the left, everything you own in a box to the left. This breeds confusion for the outside, but mental breakdown for those who thought they would be on the inside. The multi-directionals are the ones who are willing to go in any direction, get their timelines blocked. You will see this manifest in a myriad of ways, under a myriad of titles. It's not even rain, it's really like a waterfall. It's not expected, and it happens pretty quickly. It'll go longer than 10 days. I just heard the collectors. So certain energies begin to get collected under the guise of misdirection. Servitude exploited. So it feels like they're going to be people who had big names and big titles and big ranks. They thought it was going to be. They thought there was time. It is unexpected that time is up. And it's like the ones who help being put into a vehicle and dropped off in the forest. You know, that's rough. And that's happening because of the new direction. It's too late for those who could have made change. Over the 10 days, you will see people who waited too long, people in high rank waited too long to declare rank status. And they'll be saying that after the timeline gets blocked. Oh boy. This will involve foreign affairs everywhere. It's a matter of foreign affairs. This does have to do with combat. I won't use any other words. Jennifer, don't be writing stuff in the chat. There is combat, people of combat who are betrayed, and more will be speaking up. There is going to be some combat issues around sexual stuff too. I also get the energy of hearing about an organization or a group that is connected to the government. There's going to be some conversations about what is happening to the people coming here. And how they are held, in some cases against will. We may be hearing about some stories like that. Connected to that story somehow is a chemical imbalance. Chemicals induced. This may come out like typical conspiracy theory data. That's not the case. So, there'll be conversations about turning people around, dirty money. Impulsive conversations, a shift. There's going to be a shift in rules. A shift in rules. Somebody's personal data being a part of it. Someone who makes rules for everyone. Some of their data comes out and it somehow alters some direction. Has to do with stopping travel. This may have to do with travel restrictions, isolation. People's passes. We may start hearing the words aligned with poison. People may begin to talk about certain events like poison. Something hidden. This may also come around in the form of gossip. You may hear this gossip. There will be more violence. There's going to be a lot more violence. It's going to be some violence. Oh. Over, let's stop. So what came to me was a card I saw earlier about hostage. We'll be hearing about that. No news there, but clarify. This may have... So this could be somebody spazzing the fuck out inside of an airplane. But they may have a weapon. This may have to do with travel. So I'm not saying that anybody's in an airplane. This could be in the line at the airplane. This is someone who... this could have to do with the protest. Okay. I hope I'm not going to get punished for saying that word. This is somebody who snaps. There's going to be something to do with travel, perhaps another protest, foreign matters. This could happen wow, I know people from all around the world watch. So this could be from a place that's foreign to me, okay, outside of U.S. This can be European. There's something to do with visa restrictions also. Needing to improve or update that for others. So there'll be more lies. Ooh. Somebody higher up gets moved to a different position. It is by force. Their position isn't working, so they're being assigned to doing something else. Their position involved helping or fixing a situation, but they drug it out. Now they're being forced out. It is a self-involved position. The devil's pit, or the work involved, again, this could be border data. Something comes out about a public official who is secretly self-employed, or they have a clarify. They have a okay. Some public officials, but data comes out. They're involved in some weapons I don't want to complete this sentence. Okay. So there's some financial connection to somebody and things that hurt people. And things that go over grassy fields and cause harm. There may be an attempt to transfer. That's what makes it happen or makes it known. Someone who should not have their hands in that cookie jar comes forward or is revealed or spoken of as the driving force behind a situation. Ooh. They chose it, and then they hide it. Yep. Somebody with bad attachments to violence coming forward, or being brought forward. They're in hiding. Ooh. The plan, the plot, the oval. The false one. Wow. Finger pointing. This is not going to be good. This will be this. Hey, at least there's going to be an interview about it, though. Lots of interviews, so this will be in the news. This will get news attention as others try to step on it. It's dead on arrival. ego timeline gets blocked. Unblocked, technically. It's others hearing things that somebody who shouldn't be involved with stuff. Like your money shouldn't be there. It is there. They couldn't stop the transfer. Hey, Six, you got anything to go with that?
Everyone, we have an announcement to make. Stop bullying!
So is this someone who punished everybody while they was on the come up? Anything else?
You weren't supposed to do that.
My bad. Ooh, ooh. Oh, they wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Somebody's in trouble. Anything else, Six? Well, now that sounds like the hater show right there. People applauding somebody getting in trouble. One more, Six.
But you can't do this to me.
Okay. Wow. So someone's been doing it for so long, it's shocking that that people have trouble with their hands, their sticky fingers in every cookie jar. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm done. Hey, Six, you got any lighter data for the rest of the collective?
What's up, fuckers?
That was very nice, Six. Very, very nice. Anything else?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Did I ruin the cool moment for you? Sorry, my bad. Okay, you wanna go again?
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
I will stop poking at the bear. Okay. Alright, I do believe that's a lot. I will try to dissect that a little bit more on another day this week, maybe tomorrow. Hello, and me. Cool name. Sleep data. God, I hope that. Okay, I hope it was. Okay, if it was sleepy, that's cool. I think there's. If I may say so about that reading, though, I do believe we're starting to see the hint of discomfort to the ones who are completely comfortable over the next 10 days. I ain't say you was going to see a whole show. I said the hint of discomfort. But that's where it starts. That's where it starts. But any force that took so long to push in one direction is certainly going to require a lot of energy to push in the other direction. Off the numbers I was sensing, though, I get the energy of like holding on while games are being played, holding on for fairness and my stomach, holding on for dinner for me. I know the message is done when I'm super hungry now. Okay. Waiting for situations to evolve, seeing what's coming next. More control. More controlled cycles, discussion of such. People getting wise because you're hearing differently. I think more people are beginning to hear differently. I think we'll be experiencing different types of hearing. I don't know why that's really sticking, and I hope it's not like no sci-fi shit. I hope it's hearing different in the speech, but I do get something about the hearing. Yeah, that's loud. So, mind your hearing. I'll stop there. Pay attention to your hearing. Something like that. He went to the hospital. Now a lot of people have that. That's a thing. The urinary tract infection is a thing. There are a lot of, as I understand from other people who work with older people, older than myself, the urinary tract infection is a thing and can often make you go loop-de-loop, crazy aggressive. So that's a thing. Drink your water, boys and girls. And look who's talking. From who? Jennifer, if you're talking about the UTI, you can get that from just not drinking enough water. You can get it from medications. Can be just the age. Can be a lot of things. Can be diet. Can have maybe like yeast or something, too much yeast. A lot of different things can trigger urinary tract infection. But it's keeping it for too long or having it for so long that it starts to be, okay, I'm not a doctor, but it's going to be bad for the rest of you. And then you'll have to go to the hospital where they'll have to put a catheter inside your goodies. And they'll have to drain you, and hopefully it doesn't, it's toxic to the body if it's kept for too long. I don't know all the words, but it's toxic. It can kill you. So you drink your water. That was karma. He made such a pain for his wife. Oh. It turned into sepsis. Okay, yep, that's the word. Yeah. Jennifer, karma, you think so? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Hillary wasn't or isn't exactly the most gentle flower. Hillary doesn't strike me as the most fragile flower, delicate. She doesn't, I don't know, yeah. Hillary strikes me as the type of woman who could hold her own just fine. I'm gonna guess she had her fun too. Just putting that out there. When people are very powerful, they are in a position to have a different life than the rest of us. Yeah, what Eskimo said. What Eskimo said. I was tap dancing as best I could, but Eskimo summed it up right there. I am just, yeah. It's a lot of power to not sample it at the very least. It would only be human. And once you sample it, oh my God, like, sorry. I didn't go sit here and lie. If I was like the first lady, can you imagine all that security in suits all day, working out, dangerous? Oh, you didn't sample none of it, girl. Come on. Let's be a little bit honest, can we please? Let's be, no, yeah. No. They was probably some super freaks. At least one of them was, okay? And then the other was just probably hurt and they wouldn't handle their business. Nope. I do not buy any of the clean stuff. Exactly. There you go, Eskimo. I liked Melania. I'm sorry. I know people be mad. I'm sorry. The gorgeous woman. I'm sorry. Feel how you want. I don't care. She's a gorgeous woman. Absolutely beautiful. Now, not a Michelle, though. I'm sorry. Michelle is the ultimate. There's angel music, harps. There will never be another. Cannot be touched. Cannot be topped. Cannot happen. That is all. But Melania, I gotta give her 2 on that one. I gotta give Hillary 3 for testicular power. It is very obvious. I see it. She got power. Lady ball thing. Yeah, and yeah, I'll stop there. First lady who Bill made an idiot and everyone look at her. I don't think what? Where do you live, Jennifer? I don't, who are the Americans who, listen. He let that woman suck his dick. Hillary wasn't gonna do it. Y'all be reading stuff backwards, I swear. Hillary ain't sucking no dick, so why not let the big girl do it? She right there. The problem is, why you gotta open your mouth? That wasn't the first time she sucked his dick. Wasn't the first time they fucked. Wasn't the first time for none of that. She was probably a well-paid concubine, and she would have been that had she shut her fucking mouth. But you want to play games? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. She could have just swallowed it, had a Coke and a smile, kept her job. Shut the fuck up. She fucked the man with power. It's not like she didn't know that the man wasn't married. Where does the fault stop? What? And don't make me the beacon of good behavior. Come on. It wasn't like it was a secret he had a wife. Are you serious? I'm all for it. I'm the worst in relationships. If some bitch is throwing pussy at you and she know we together, fuck that bitch. Fuck her up her ass, take pictures of that shit, and drop that hoe off at the fucking Home Depot. Don't let the trash follow you home. She wanted to fuck power. She got on her knees, she sucked it, she swallowed it, she skeeted on her dress, and then you go play snitch? I have no respect for that. I'm sorry. You played the game. She'd have shut the fuck up, she'd probably be super rich by now. She would have wrote 10,000 books. She'd be living on her ranch with her horses, single, fat and happy. No respect. Listen, sometimes it is good to say something if it's gonna help some situations. I know who murdered the dog. Okay, we should say something. In certain situations, yes, it can be of benefit to speak up. In other situations, you fucked a married man, girl, you should shut your mouth. I'm sorry. I'm different. Sorry. You sucking on a married man's dick, you should shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You look bad. Shut up. Do the job you showed up to do. Don't be a distraction. Suck it, fuck it, feel special. Everybody knows the chick on the side gets treated better than the wife does. Bitch, there's your lane. Would you like to get in it? Come on. She could have probably popped out some sideways kids, got herself, look, are you serious? How many bitches get to suck dick to a retirement? Come on. You suck a president's dick, you got a retirement plan out this bitch. All you gotta do is shut up. Or what? No respect for the hoe with no honor. Come on now. Gotta smoke after that one. Sorry, y'all. Jennifer coming over here with your morals and values and stuff, talking about stuff that would be logical to women that don't suck presidents' dicks. Are you serious? Bitch, you have touched gold. That's like winning the medal at the Olympics. You won the gold of sluttery. And you fucked that up by giving a dress up for DNA sampling. Really? That's how you... That was your plan? That was the plan? Okay. Jennifer, yes, she knew what she was doing. Please go back and look at the dates, the timeline, my babe. Google is your friend. Not really, but sometimes. So, he was married when she put her mouth on Mr. Happy. Everything else goes out the window at that point. You hopped in on the game, finished the job. No, he was getting his knob shined. And when he got caught and it all blew up, the first thing he said was, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And then a little bit after that, he said, okay, well, kinda. And he continued being president, doing his thing. They tried to impeach him. I don't know how that, I don't remember every detail. But there's a dress, there's DNA, and a slut who didn't finish the work. Make all the other sluts look bad. I can't respect that shit. Anyways, I can hear a bear outside. And even if they were in love, wouldn't that be worse on her, Jennifer? Wouldn't it be Monica's, wouldn't that be a horrible thing then if they were in love for Monica to go and bring that dress up and put the story out there and then go snitching and talking to other people while you're doing something that you should keep between you and that man? Well, maybe he just wanted to get his knob shined. Sometimes it really is that simple. She was close, and maybe he was the president at that time. He couldn't exactly go scoop up a hooker, could he? But you got an assistant. She's a big girl, big boobies, and a big booty. Come on now. You country boy. She bouncing it back and forth to the office, I'm sure. He didn't take anything. She was with it. It got on her dress. You kind of have to be standing to get, trust me on this one, to get it on your clothes, you have to be there for the ending. At the very least, you have to be within a certain distance. And you don't have to be in a particular position, but you do have to be within a certain distance for it to get on your clothes. And the wang probably is bothering him at this point because of maybe old age, medication, maybe just not enough water. Maybe just not, really, it could be. So drink your water, everybody. Whether Hillary sucked, I don't know. But I do know this fact. The higher up a woman is, the less she has to suck dick. So I'm not saying she did or didn't. I'm just saying in her position, she didn't have to. She damn sure did not have to, period. I think Monica sells purses or something. Designer purses. Every time I see her, I'll be like, man, what a wasted blowjob. That is just, ooh, child. Could not have been me. I would have sucked his dick and freed the baby whales. There'd be no more SeaWorld. Let them all free. Lord. Drink your water, get used to getting up every... Yeah. Well, hey, listen. They make diapers. As a fetish enthusiast, I can say they make plenty of diapers for people. You can wear them. I'm not into that fetish, but I've definitely seen it. So that's not an excuse either. He didn't even have to get out of bed. He could just lay there, stare at the ceiling, and let the magic happen. Yeah, well, listen, shit. Good thing it happened back then. The internet's so crazy now. But yes, she will always be that, known as that. Talk about But we can't all be the same now, can we? All right. Helicopter. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. The jealous trip lady that spilled the beans. Yes, she went to some lady who helped her bring it forward. Or they talked about it and maybe the lady went behind her back. It's not the point. That's even more. Why are you running your mouth, period? Nobody should know except the Secret Service. Her and him. One or two people in the Secret Service, obviously. Unless you're in there by yourself with him, and that's a norm. Why are you talking? And it's not just any Wang, it's the president. There just should be just an understanding. If you're that smart that you could get that job, get that position to work under the president, literally or figuratively, you should also have some, like, desire to not put your own neck on the chopping block. And why would you tell it to, if I remember that woman, she's not very attractive, right? Why would you tell it to the unattractive woman who might want to be in your spot? This is the problem. But she wanted to be important. I get it. She wanted to be important. We make errors. That's what we do, I guess. And there's power, and you probably felt great and all that stuff. Couldn't imagine the ego in that moment. Like, yeah, I did it. He likes me. He doesn't like Hillary. But even in feeling bad for Hillary, I doubt very seriously Hillary didn't do things in the background that wasn't seen. That touched Monica. I don't think it went untouched or undealt with. If you get elected, your junk is special? Absolutely. Yes. Think about the current president. How many times do we have to listen to him talk about children touching him? Rubbing his legs, the hair on his legs. I was talking to kids. How many? Yes. Your junk is very special when you are famous and when you have power. I'd be curious to see the harem that Putin's got. Putin's probably got to have some some fine select ones. They must be handpicked and grown in a garden. They probably have like 6 to 8 weeks of military basic training first. They probably have to know how to parachute out of airplanes accidentally while sucking it in. It's probably just different. It's probably just different. I was thinking, like, what type of women is he? The women he's messing with gotta just. Right, those Russian women ads. I'm sure those women on those ads are probably reject grade in his world. I'm sure it's reject grade over there. Like, he's probably like, no, thank you. Lord, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. You picture Girth with him? You think so? See, I would picture like a 1.5-hander. Girth, I can't really. That's okay. I can't even imagine girth at all. So, all right, Abraham. See, now I would imagine Putin liking healthy and model-like, or yeah, maybe he's into something we probably couldn't even imagine. Maybe he does. I don't think we're gonna get to see any accidental sex tapes in our lifetime, though. So there's that. Sad about that. He is hard to read. I agree with you on that. He's very like, I've watched a couple of his interviews where they're translating what he's saying, and I'm like, that don't even look like what he's saying. I don't even speak the language. I wonder if he like goes over anything and gives you some specific shit to say. But yeah, he's an interesting one. I could imagine like a quiet, you talking and he's just quietly reading you the whole fucking time, staring through your soul. Yeah, he could be an interesting one. And it sucks that we're always fighting with each other on this earth. Because I personally believe we're all here to mix and mingle amongst each other. And I don't think after all this time we're all supposed to be separated by colors. I think we're all supposed to be a fine blended olive by now. Just my thoughts. And me, he's got a lot to deal with. He's not hardly himself. Oh. Probably. I don't know about that. Putin looks like a late. Bill looks like a doll. Bill looks. If you're talking about Bill Clinton, I think he's looking older. I'll just leave that there. He's looking older. Putin does look a little bit like a doll, but come on, who'd you rather? Who would you rather, Jennifer? You have to make out, kiss, tongue kiss for 15 minutes. Bill or Putin? I'm sorry, I'm going for Putin. Sorry, go for Putin. Nobody wants to hear that, I'm sorry. Who you going for, Jennifer? You gotta do one. Bill or Putin? 15 minutes kissing. See me and Abraham over here. We got the three-way going. Thank you, Abraham accent. Ooh, hello. I don't even need to understand what you're saying. What? Putin probably likes to get dominated. I just couldn't imagine. I can't imagine. I'd need to see him laugh or do something silly or, yeah, I've never. I don't know. Wait, Bill, when Bill was younger? No, we're talking now, current. 2021, Jennifer. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. You know that wasn't the question. Which one? Bill or Putin? Current Bill or Putin? 15 minutes. All tongue. All tongue. Which one? Come on. Nah, I just got some soft spots. See, when I see Putin, I gotta see, this is my fetish side coming out. I would imagine, if I could, getting spanked by Putin, like laying across his lap and getting spanked. Now that's fucked up right there. Sorry to share that, but that's where my mind goes when I see him. I'm like, he just doesn't seem like he goes for the okie doke in any way. He seems like the kind of guy that might really like be violent if you try to touch his butthole during sex. I don't know. Could be wrong though. Okay, Jennifer. See, okay, well, thank you for joining the winning team. If we had to choose, obviously. You met. When you said that, I pictured hot and clammy hands. That is disgusting. See, I picture small hands. Small, hot, and clammy. We're all going to hell, you guys. Stop it. Soft and clammy. And short nails that he occasionally chews on when no one's looking. Oh, you guys are all bad, just bad. Well, I too would imagine softer hands, though. I don't picture him outside like tuning up cars or anything. I could see him being hands-on. I do believe he would know how to fight. I do picture him knowing like some type of combat. I could imagine that. He definitely looks better now. See, okay, so we're on the winning team. That's the thing about guys. They look better as they get older. That sucks. I mean, not for you, all the other guys. Sucks for us ladies, you know. Sometimes. No nail biting. He's ex-KGB. Well, just because you're in the military doesn't mean you don't occasionally. I mean, but people eat toothpicks and stuff. They don't eat them, but chew on them. See, I'm sorry. Maybe that's just me. I like a man with a little mileage. Because I have a lot of mileage. Sorry. Anyways. Damn, Jennifer. Yes, Ibrahim. I was into the older guys too, and then I tried going younger, and now I'm abstinent. I don't. Now I quit. Anyways. The older guys, awesome. That's wonderful, though. But this world is light on logic, so I shall be single. And we'll dream of Putin. Hey, listen. It's okay. The world is going to adapt and change. And maybe some of us will adopt a pet. Pets are pretty cool. And then you go to the pet park and you'll meet someone who also has a pet. And then you guys will fall in love. Any other hot presidents other than Obama, obviously. Other than Obama, I think Trudeau is pretty easy on the eyes, but I don't know if I'd like his energy. I could imagine him being a very lame screw and fast. Good and not bad on the eyes, though. I don't know. But I can't be like over here romanticizing Obama because I respect Michelle and man, it just doesn't feel right. But he, is a good looking man. Just a good looking man. I agree with you, Ibrahim. The power does make you. Yes, it does make you very attractive. Especially to everyone else who doesn't have power. Especially. Alright. I'm getting cold. She'd come find us. She doesn't need to do that. She does not have to worry about me. I changed everything about myself online in a certain way after they became president and first lady. So, and that's pure respect, man. We saw it once. I don't think any of us will see that again this lifetime. Anyways, alright, you guys. Almost 2 hours. It's clean time. I have dishes to wash. It was good while it lasted. Eskimo, you damn straight. It was beautiful. I learned some fashion stuff. Felt a different level of pride in America. And very easy on the eyes, both of them. That is all. Very sad we couldn't squeeze one more round out with Michelle as president. That would have been... Whew. Lord. See all this rules and stuff they wanted to drop down on our heads? They would have put Michelle in place of that. I ain't gonna lie, I probably wouldn't be looking at things the way I'm looking at them. Michelle said we ought to do this. Okay. They might have got me on that. Time to get into some agricultural bounty, bounty? Agricultural bounty? Bounty? I didn't get that one. Because when you wrote that, RD, I thought, I'm thinking about paper towels. Like, you know what? I am out of paper towels. I am kind of low. Definitely enjoy your night, RD. Enjoy a little for everybody. What is the the gangsters pour out a little liquor for the homies, not the dead ones though. I'm sure we can flip that or blow up a puff, light one up for the homies. Is there a reverse to that one? I'm so old. Take one for all of us, one for the team. Well, thank you for being here on me. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Was that wrong? Or are we talking about trees and I missed? Never mind. Don't answer. I've probably done enough embarrassing myself already. 2 hours later, I'm gonna be like, well, what are agricultural? I don't know. What is? Never mind. Don't. Just let me be embarrassing unto myself. Hey, Six, would you like to say goodbye to everyone?
Run.
I should. 6, that was some very good advice for me. Anything else?
You are an angel in my eyes.
Oh, you guys are angels to me. Anything else? 6, that was beautiful.
Smoke weed every day.
All right. I think that was for RD exclusively. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, morning, afternoon. You are blessed. You are wonderful. And no matter what your haters say, who gives a fuck? I love you guys. No matter what our haters say, remember, we are all well. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.